Empezar con la grabación y como siempre tengo un vocabulario para el día. The vocabulary for today is, or the idea is to differentiate two words, which are heal and heal. Entonces quiero explicar la diferencia entre estas dos palabras. Aquí abajo las pueden ver en la pantalla. Entonces esta es heal, heal, con doble E. La doble E suena como una I en español. Entonces sería heal. Y esta que vemos aquí sería heal, como un sonido mixto entre una E y una I. ¿Listo? Entonces, por favor, para que repitan en casa, esta sería heal, como heal, heal, y esta heal, heal, heal. La primera, esta heel, es el talón. Significa talón, como el talón del pie, ¿sí? Heel. Y esta que vemos acá, que es hill, eso significa colina, como una montaña pequeña. Entonces, en los detalles vamos a ver siempre la diferencia para que lo tengamos bien en cuenta. No es lo mismo, puede que nos confundamos en algunas ocasiones, pero recuerden, la doble E suena como una I y la I solita en este caso suena como una E mezclada con I. So, hill, hill, hill. ¿Claro? Si alguien tiene alguna pregunta, recuerden, no hay problema, pueden encender el micrófono y hacerla en el momento que lo necesiten. Entonces, por ahora, vamos a empezar con el libro. Vamos a revisar la página para los que no lo tienen por ahí. Bueno, estamos acá en la página 64. Los que lo tienen en casa o lo están haciendo desde el computador o de pronto no se alcanza a ver en la pantalla, pueden ir a la página número 64 del PDF que previamente les envié. Entonces, acá estábamos viendo lo de once a year, twice a day. Todo esto es relacionado con la frecuencia con la cual realizamos algunas actividades. En este caso estamos hablando de actividades de la vida diaria, de adultos. Entonces, wash the dishes, clean the house. A veces se me olvida pasar la escena, entonces si en algún momento se me olvida, por favor me avisan. Acá estamos viendo el libro. Entonces, clean the house, do the laundry, take out the garbage, go shopping. These are some activities that we do, let's say, in a daily basis. If not, we do it repeatedly. So let's say if we don't do it daily or if we don't do them daily, we do them once every certain amount of time. So here, that's why we have once a year, twice a day, 3 times a month, every weekend, every Friday. Miguel, do you remember how to use this or the meaning of this? Could you give us an example of like any activity that you do just using this that you see here, please? You can give us an example. So for let's say I wash the dishes twice a day, right? So I want you to do that, to create a sentence using one of the examples or one of the expressions that we have there. Okay? So just create an example, a sentence, please.
I clean the house no, 4 times a month.
Unit 7.
Okay, what's the activity? Sorry.
Clean the house.
Okay. So you clean the house 4 times a month, right?
Yes.
Perfect. So you can also say once a week, right? I clean the house once a week. Yes? Mm-hmm. That's fine too, right? So once a week or 4 times a month, right?
Yes.
Just a second. Okay, so now we're going to check some vocabulary here. Let me just look for the audio.
I have a question, teacher.
Ms. Gomez,
Shopping.
yes, go ahead, please.
Now listen again.
When I use these different words,
Uh-huh.
I need use a present continuous, or it's in simple present.
Wait, just a second. It depends on the context, but you can
For
use it. Sorry, it depends on the context, but right now we're just using simple present tense. Why? Because we have the curriculum, so we're just doing it with simple present tense because we're talking about habits. So yeah, habits or activities that we do in a daily basis, right? Or not in a daily basis, but that we usually do. So for routines, we use simple present tense. However, I can use them in any tense. So I can use, let's say, past. I was cleaning my house twice a week. Now I clean it 3 times a week. Yeah. Or
okay,
for example, in future, I will clean my new house or I will clean my house once a week. You see? So we can use it in different contexts, different tenses. It's just a matter of what you want to say. Yes?
okay, no,
hmm
thank you.
No problem. So just something really quick. Sonia, I got your message. You said that you need the book? Sonia, dijiste en el chat que necesitas el
Ay,
libro?
es que no es. Yes, prof,
Okay,
teacher.
no problem. You are in the WhatsApp group, right?
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna send it to the WhatsApp group right now, okay?
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Okay, there you have it. I just sent it. Let's continue then. So, yeah, Ms. Gomez, is that clear for you? Did I solve your question?
Yes, no, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now, let's continue with this pronunciation. So, this is one of those examples that you guys want to repeat at home, okay? We are going to repeat these as you hear it in the audio. Just one moment, please.
And repeat. Page 56. Vocabulary booster. Page.
Thanks.
Yeah, so we were having washing the dishes, go shopping, all of those. Now here I want to show you some new vocabulary. So here we have these. So please repeat them at home. Listen and repeat at home.
Page 128. More household chores. Read and listen. 1,
Dust,
2, sweep. 3,
mop,
4, vacuum. Now listen again and repeat. Page
mop,
4, sweep. 1,
dust,
2, sweep. 3,
mop,
4, vacuum. Now listen again and repeat.
Are these activities clear for you guys? All of them? Okay, good. So dust, sweep, mop, and vacuum. Now we are moving back to this, which is our book. And we're going to listen to this part.
Page 56.
No,
Exercise 4. Pronunciation.
let's repeat
Third
at home.
person singular verb endings. Read and listen. 1. S. Takes.
S-
Visits. Eats. 2.
z, cleans, does, plays,
3. Is. Washes. Practices. Exercises. Now listen again and repeat. Page 57.
Okay, we're not going to repeat this. I just want to have some quick questions so we can ask somebody else and they can answer. Look, please guys, focus on this because sometimes we get confused and we don't use the right structure. So what's the idea here? I want you guys to practice the how often question. So how often do you go shopping? And I just want quick answers, okay? So we're gonna say once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever you want to say, but please don't repeat the whole sentence so we go really quick with this, okay? So for example, I'm gonna ask Miguel and Miguel is gonna ask somebody else. So Miguel, how often do you do the laundry? Microphone.
Every weekend.
Every weekend. Perfect. Thank you. Now, Miguel, can you ask somebody with the same structure? How often do you blah, blah, blah?
Okay. Alguien, ¿sí?
Yes, please.
Sebastián, how often do you go shopping?
I usually go to shopping every Friday.
Okay. Perfect, Sebas. Thank you. That was super good example. But now remember, we don't want to use the whole sentence. So just to make it quick, once a year, twice a day, whatever. I just want you to use the structure for the questions and the expressions for saying the frequency. Okay. So now, Sebas, your turn.
Okay.
Ask somebody, please.
Okay. Okay. And Diana, how often did you go to cinema?
Hi, I go cinema one, ¿cómo se dice? Una vez, teacher.
Once.
Once, o sea,
Yes.
una vez.
Yes. Once means one time, like this. Once.
Ah, okay. Once, un mes,
Once a
Mm.
month.
once a month.
Perfect. Thank you. Diana, now I want you to use this structure and ask somebody else, please.
Dime.
Can you ask somebody else, another person,
Ah,
please?
okay. Miguel.
Oh, somebody different. Miguel just participated. Yes, please. Let's say Samir.
Okay. Samir. Samir. Ay, no, teacher, verdad. Que no estaba poniendo atención. ¿Qué tengo que preguntarle?
So how often, this is the structure. So how often do you, and then you say an activity.
Okay, okay. Samir, how often do you go run?
Go running. Okay. Samir.
I go running once a month.
Once a month. Perfect. Thank you. Samir, your turn.
Kari, how often do you swap your house?
Every Friday.
Okay. Do you sweep, right? Sweep?
Yes.
Yes, sweep.
Okay, perfect. Kari, your turn, please.
How often? Bueno, pero espérame, miro quién, porque. Karen. Karen, how often do you clean the house?
Once a week.
Good. Go ahead, Karen, please.
Matthews.
Matthews.
How often do you exercise? Not you.
I think he's not ready, but I'm pretty sure he exercises like every hour.
Um,
Yeah, he's super muscular and fit.
Okay.
Cristian Peña?
Yolanda.
Yolanda, okay.
Okay, Christian. How often do you exercise? No.
Let's go with Yolanda then.
Yolanda. Yolanda. Hello, Yolanda.
Exercise twice a day.
Twice a day.
A
Wow.
day, a day.
Nice.
A day, no, a week, a weekend.
Okay. Twice a week?
Twice a week.
Okay. Good. Awesome. I was gonna say, oh, you're super fit, Yolanda. Okay. Okay. So yeah, previously we were talking about how often, what, why, when, where. But now we are going to use who. Okay. So as you can see here, who refers to a subject. Who refers to a subject. So that subject could be anybody. Here, I want Christian Cuellar to read this sentence, please.
Who washes the dishes in your family?
And the answers too, please.
I do. My sister does. We do. My grandparents do.
Perfect. So thank you, Christian. So something here, something that we want to notice is the washes. So as we're talking about who, we ask about someone. So the answer could be plural or singular, but as we're asking just singular, we say who washes. Okay, so take this into account. As you can see here, we always use a third person singular verb when who is the subject. Okay, so we always say who washes, who plays, who does the laundry, who goes shopping. Yes, every time you need to conjugate the verb here as in a third person sentence. We don't use the do or does when who is the subject. So for example, who does wash the dishes? You don't want to say that. You just want to ask for the main verb. Okay. So who washes the dishes? Who goes shopping? Who does the laundry? Of course, we use does the laundry because the verb is does, but we don't say who does the laundry. You see? What I want to say here is, as in the previous lessons, we had learned like what do you do? Or we also had today. So let's say, how often do you wash the dishes? Let's say, how often do you? So here we have the auxiliary. Here we have another auxiliary, right? But when we have these implied, the I'm going to do it right here. Who, we don't use do. So who do washes the dishes? No, absolutely wrong. So we don't want this. Okay? Who washes the dishes? For example, Christian, who does the laundry in your home or in your family?
I do.
Perfect. So you see, guys, here Christian used this structure to answer. I do, because it is I. So I use do. But if it is my sister, my mom, my father, my cousin, whoever it is, if it is a he or a she, it goes with does, okay? For example, let's go with Samir. Samir, who takes out the garbage in your family?
I do.
Perfect. Now, Samir, who washes the dishes in your family?
My wife and I, and me.
Okay. My wife and I do. Okay. It's fine. I mean, grammatically correct would be do. Okay. So I do, my sister does, we do, my grandparents do, whatever, with the do at the end because we're asking about the action. If you answer just my wife and I, that's fine. That's correct. But I want to teach you also. I also want to teach you the grammatically correct sentence. Okay. So we're gonna go with a quick round. Christian Peña, are you there? Okay, maybe he's not here. Sebastian, who sweeps at home?
My mom sweeps at home.
Okay, so instead of repeating the whole action, you can say my mom does.
Okay, my mom
Yeah?
does.
Yeah, perfect. Just like here. Okay. Now, Sebas, you want to ask somebody else. So say the name first and then ask the question, please.
Yolanda. Who vacuum the house in your family?
What is okay? Repeat.
Vacuum the house in your family? Aspirarme.
No entendí.
Vacuum. Vacuum is
Yes.
aspirar.
Family. Yes, I vacuum. Sí tenemos.
Yeah, but who does that? Who
Vacuum.
vacuums? Who in your family? Somebody who does it?
Who does?
You? Your husband? Your daughter?
I do. I do. I do.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you. Yolanda, your turn to ask. Can you ask somebody? So pick somebody first, please, and ask the question. Who, and then the verb.
Who, ¿me dejas ver las actividades, por favor? Sebastián. Sebastián.
Oh, Sebastian just asked you. So pick somebody else, please.
Cari. Cari Salazar. Cari. Who laundry in the house?
Okay, so just before Carrie answers, sorry, Carrie. So Yolanda, look at the screen, please. What's the verb here?
Who laundry do the hand?
So just tell me what is the verb here? Do, the, or laundry? What's the verb?
Hacer. Do.
Do, perfect. So do. And what is the conjugation of do for a third person?
Ya te entendí. Tiene que ser. What do you do? What do you do? The
No,
laundry?
sorry, Yolanda, no. You're not getting the point. The idea is that we use this structure, okay? This is the structure. So who, and you use the verb. That's what I have been explaining, okay? So who,
Okay. Who does?
mhm,
Who doesn't
who does,
the laundry? Who
You-
does the laundry
you-
in the home?
perfect, thank you, Yolanda.
I do.
Okay, thank you, Kari. Your turn, please. Remember, you can ask who cooks breakfast or who goes shopping, whatever. And any other action that is not here, you can use it too.
Juliana. Who does? Who does? Teacher, ¿me pones por qué estas actividades? O otra nueva.
I'm sorry, whatever you want. Whichever is fine.
Juliana. Who does?
Who?
Who does
No, without the does. No does here.
do? Who do?
No, just who washes. That's it.
Okay. So who washes the dishes in your home?
My wife does.
Perfect. Thank you, Julian. So what's the idea here, guys? So remember this example is just as in Spanish. In Spanish, we say, for example, ¿quién limpia o quién lava la loza? ¿Cierto? ¿Quién lava? Entonces, lava es la conjugación de singular, ¿sí? No digo quién lavan o quién lavó ni nada, sino en presente, porque es una acción que se hace como un hábito, ¿cierto? So here we have it just like that. Who washes, conjugated verb. Who does? Who goes? Yes? Or do you have any questions about this topic? Or is it too complicated? If you have questions, no worries, just activate your microphone and let me know.
Yo sí tengo dudas, profe, porque en la
Yes,
clase,
Karen?
bueno, pues no sé si a Yolanda se le tocó decir who does y ella me estaba
Yes.
preguntando a mí, o sea que sería who does, se referiría como a chino, pero ¿por qué usa el does? O sea, no entiendo, estoy como perdida.
Good, no worries. So that is because of the verb. So the verb here is wash, right? So who washes? You conjugate the verb. Yolanda's verb was do. So
Okay.
who does the laundry? Let's take example by example, okay? So here, wash. What's the conjugation of wash?
Washes.
Oops, sorry. Yes, washes. So who washes? What's the conjugation of clean?
Cleaneth.
Cleans.
Cleans.
So who cleans? Conjugation of do?
Okay.
Does.
Takes.
Take, takes. So who takes out the garbage? Conjugation of go? Who goes? And just like
Okay.
that with any verb. Why? Because we're talking about who. So that's the question we want to ask, right? That's the information that we want to retrieve. Who? For example,
Okay.
thank you. So who studies English? We all do. Yes? We all do. Another example. Who teaches the class? Kari? No, sorry, Karen, Miss Gomez. What could be the answer here? So who teaches the class?
Juan Camilo does.
Perfect. So Juan Camilo does. You see?
My boyfriend.
My boyfriend does. Yes.
My boyfriend does.
Okay.
My beautiful boyfriend does.
So here, who interrupts the class?
Teacher,
Christian does.
Excuse me.
I'm just kidding. Yes, so you get the point. Conjugate the verb when you are asking for who.
Teacher, excuse me, I have a question.
Sebastian, go ahead. And then we go with
Can,
Sonia.
can I say you teach the class?
You do. Yeah, you teach the class or you do. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Sonia, you have a question?
Sí, teacher. O sea que cuando se utiliza who, el verbo solo en who es en el verbo que se le agrega ese y se le quite el auxiliar.
Correct, because we're asking for... Sorry. Because we're asking about this specific situation or activity. Yeah, maybe in the future we're gonna see some other examples, but right here we're just using this. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
I mean, it's not a rule that we always do it like this, but it is just in this case that we're asking about who does something, right? So that action is performed by someone. Somebody is doing that action. We want to know who, right? Same here with any of these verbs. So who takes, who visits, who eats, who cleans, who does, who plays, who washes, who practices, who exercises. Yes? Any more questions about this? No more questions? Okay, perfect. I just want to say that I love when you guys ask questions because that means you are involved in the class and you're paying close attention. So thank you about that. And I know I'm solving some questions on some doubts that you may have. So right here, we're going to have an exercise where we want to tick the activity that we hear. Okay, so it's listening. If we need to, we're gonna play it different or multiple times. What's the idea here? All of you should be focused on this exercise, and I am going to call the name after. So it's not like, okay, Samir, you go here. Tell us. No, I play the recording and I ask anybody randomly. Okay, so here we go.
Exercise 7. Listening comprehension. Listen to the conversations and the questions with who. Check the chores each person does. Conversation 1.
So, who does the household chores in your family?
We all do. My husband washes the dishes, my son does the laundry, my daughter makes dinner, and I clean the house.
Conversation 2.
I'll do.
Let's play it again,
My
sorry.
Check the chores each person does. Conversation 1.
So, who does the household chores in your family?
We all do. My husband washes the dishes, my son does the laundry, my daughter makes dinner, and I clean the house.
Okay, so what do we have here, guys? Let's go, Sebas, with the first one.
I don't know.
You didn't get it? Okay. Did you get
No,
any of
I
them?
get it. The first one, but it's yes, it's the first one. But no more.
Okay, no worries, you're fine. Cristian Peña? No, okay. Julian?
Her daughter made the dinner.
Her daughter makes dinner. Okay, good. Thank you. Let's go with Miguel. Okay, yeah, sure, I can. Let me repeat it for you.
Who does the household chores in your family?
We all do. My husband washes the dishes, my son does the laundry, my daughter makes dinner, and I clean the house.
She clean house.
Perfect. Yes, she cleans the house. Thank you, Miguel. Cristian Cuellar?
Sí, can you repeat again?
Sure, I can.
Please.
My son does the
Your family.
We all do. My husband washes the dishes, My son does the laundry, my daughter makes dinner, and I clean the house.
Do you get it?
Escogí una. Eh, she cleans the house.
She cleans the house. Perfect. Yes. Thank you. Anybody who got the one that we're missing?
Yes, teacher.
Let's
Her
answer.
son does the laundry.
Yes.
Or the
Perfect.
laundry.
So let's go a little slower now. I'm going to slow it down a little bit so we get every single part, okay?
The household chores in your does. Conversation 1.
So, who does the household chores in your family?
We all do.
What did she say there?
They all do the chores.
Mm-hmm. We all do. Thank you, Samir. Good.
My husband washes the dishes.
Her husband washes the dishes.
My son does the laundry.
Got it there? Okay.
My daughter makes dinner,
My daughter makes dinner
and I clean the house.
and I clean the house. So this is what we're going to do. The next example or the next exercise, number 2, we're going to have it at regular speed and then we're going to slow it down in the second one. We're going to play it twice. Here we go.
Conversation 2.
Who does the chores in your family?
Well, I wash the dishes, and my brother does the laundry.
And what about your sister?
Oh, she never does chores.
Okay. Did anybody got any answer?
Yes. He washes dishes.
She washes the
His
dishes.
brother does the laundry.
Yes.
And his sister, nothing.
Does nothing. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Let's repeat it, okay? Thank you, Ms. Gomez.
Conversation.
And my brother does...
Conversation 2.
Who does the chores in your family?
Well, I wash the dishes, and my brother does the laundry.
Well, I wash the dishes and my brother does the laundry.
And what about your sister?
And what about your sister?
Oh, she never does chores.
Oh, she never does. You see? Because it is a she. So she never does chores. Let's go with number 3.
Conversation 3.
Who usually does the chores? You or your husband?
Me. I do everything.
Really?
I get up. He doesn't. I make breakfast. I do the laundry.
Really?
And in the evening, I come home, I make dinner, and he watches TV.
Wow. Anybody?
She does everything.
She does everything, right? What is the only thing he does?
He watches TV.
He watches TV, yes.
Sí, no hace nada el vago.
Good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna teach you guys a word about that later. Let's go with number 4 and then I explain that. Actually, do you want to hear number 3 a little slower or not? La número 3 más despacio o no?
Full.
Okay.
Full.
Okay, here we go with number 3.
I make breakfast.
Conversation 3.
Who usually does the chores? You or your husband?
Me. I do everything.
Really?
I get up. He doesn't. I make breakfast. I do the laundry.
Really?
And in the evening, I come home, I make dinner, and he watches TV.
So yeah, he does nothing. Let's go with number 4.
Conversation 4.
Do you do household chores?
Of course. Actually, we all do in my family.
That's great. Who does what?
Well, my wife usually makes dinner and I wash the dishes. On weekends, I do the laundry and she cleans the house. And our son washes the dishes on weekdays.
Now listen again and check.
This is a little long. So, do you guys get it? Anybody got any answers?
He washes the
the
dishes and does the laundry.
He washes the dishes and does the laundry. Okay. Anybody else or anything else? Yeah, and
His wife,
okay.
his wife make dinner.
His wife makes dinner. Okay.
She makes dinner.
She makes dinner. Good. Sonia? Thank you, Christian.
His wife clean the house.
Cleans the house. Okay. Good. Anything else? No?
His son watches dishes weekdays.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. Thank you. Anybody else? No? Okay. Let's go now then. Let's repeat it.
Question 4.
Do you do household chores?
Of course. Actually, we all do in my family.
That's great. Who does what?
Well, my wife usually makes dinner and I wash the dishes. On weekends, I do the laundry and she cleans the house. And our son washes the dishes on weekdays.
Now.
Perfect. So they both clean the house. I mean, his wife cleans the house on weekends. He does the laundry on weekends. And his son, what does he do?
He washes the dishes.
When?
On weekdays.
On weekdays. Perfect. Thank you, Samir. Very good. Let's see now. Good. So here, we're gonna go. Oh yeah, before we continue with that, I'm gonna show you this couch. You know what this means? Oh wait. Here. Yeah. Do you know what this means? Couch potato?
Papa.
Yeah, potato, papa, and couch. You know the meaning?
I don't know.
You know? Okay. So a couch potato is somebody that who is very lazy and that they don't want to do anything. So for example, in wait, what is it? Yeah, number 3. Example number 3. Her husband is a couch potato because he just watches TV. He does nothing. Okay, so couch means sofa, and this is papa. It doesn't make any sense, but it is what it means. Couch potato. Okay, so we're gonna go conversation by conversation. The idea is that we ask somebody in the class and they answer. What are we, or what is our objective here? Our objective is to practice the conjugation of the verb and the structure that we just saw. So for example, who washes the dishes? Then here we have the answer. So who washes the dishes? Who washes? This is the conjugation, right? Oh, wait. Yeah. So who washes the dishes? Let me get it here. Yeah, let's erase this. This is the structure that we're going to use. Who, conjugation, washes the dishes or any other activity. So we have wash the dishes, I'll clean the house, do the laundry, make dinner, or nothing, right? What's the idea here? We are going to use these and the conjugation, not the conjugation, but the action. So here, her husband does, her daughter does, she does. Okay, this is the idea here. For example, I am going to start with Diana. Are you here, Diana?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so example number one. We're gonna go with example number one. Diana, who washes the dishes?
I do.
Oh no, we're doing
My
with
husband.
this, with example. So we are here, example one.
Okay. Her husband.
Her husband does.
Yes,
Does.
does.
Mhm. Okay, thank you. Now you go next, Diana. Can you please say somebody's name and ask the question? So the next activity is this one, right? So can you continue, please?
Okay. Cari. Del primero, ¿sí?
Conversation one, yes.
Okay. Who mm, who diner?
Who? This one? We're going in order.
Okay. Who? No, no es clean, es diferente. Aspirar es diferente.
Yeah, you can use clean, that's fine, or vacuum, because the audio was using clean. But whatever you want to use is fine.
Okay. Who cleaned the house?
Okay, so Diana, what do we need when we use who? What do we need to do with the verb? Here?
Washes.
Uh-huh. So what do we do here? Who?
Who washes in the house?
No. So we conjugate this verb. What verb is this? You said the right verb, clean, right? So what's the conjugation of clean?
Yes. Who cleans?
Perfect. Who cleans?
Who cleans washes?
Who cleans the house? Good. Kari, can you go with the answer, please?
She does.
She does. Perfect. Now, Kari, your turn.
Mm, whom laundry, es que no sé cuál es esa, teacher. Who make dinner
Who makes
in your
dinner?
house? Who makes dinner in your house?
Who makes dinner in the house? Who are you asking?
Samir.
Her daughter does.
Her daughter does. Perfect. Samir, your turn.
Yolanda, who does the laundry in the house?
I do.
Oh, Yolanda, we're talking about example number one, conversation one. So who does the laundry?
She does.
Anybody knows the answer?
Her son does.
Her son does. Perfect. Thank you, Julian. So now that we have the flow of the activity, we were just doing conversation one. I want you guys to use any conversation so we can look at the screen and say an answer, okay? So please start with this template in conversation, whatever. So in okay, let's say I'm gonna start with Christian Cuellar. Christian, in conversation 3, who washes the dishes?
She does.
Perfect. Christian, your turn.
Okay. Who?
So remember, in conversation, say the number. We have
Okay.
2, 3, or 4.
In conversation, 4. Who makes dinner?
Who are you asking?
Sonia.
His wife.
His wife.
His wife. Me,
His wife.
makes the dinner.
His wife
No.
does. Okay.
That's the dinner.
So remember, you have.
Teacher.
Yes, go ahead.
Excuse me. Everybody looks the screen. O es que no estoy seguro si todos la puedan ver bien. No sé.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sí, todos pueden ver bien. Sí, si a ustedes se les cambia la pantalla con las personas que hablan, le dan clic contrario en anclaje. Anclaje al video de Juan Camilo para que salga solo la pantalla de él. Sí, de pronto, si no le dan esa opción, se salta de las personas que hablan y tienen cámara, se saltan, pero para que salga completa la pantalla de solamente Juan Camilo siempre, le damos clic en anclar, ¿ok?
Thank you, Christian.
Y José, en el celular, ¿cómo lo hago para el anclaje?
No worries. No worries about it. You can do it individually, but I already picked an option that is always my screen. I think you can all see my screen, right? Yeah?
Yeah, thank you.
So, thank you, Christian, and thank you, Karen. So let's look at the screen, please. This is the template that we want to use. So in conversation, whatever, and then we use this structure too. Her husband does, his sister does, her son does, always with us, okay? So Christian, can you go with the next question, please? Oh, no, sorry. Can you repeat the question to Sonia?
Okay, in conversation 4. Or sí. And who makes the dinner?
His wife does the dinner.
His wife does. Perfect. Sonia, your turn, please.
In conversation 4?
Any conversation that you want.
Conversation 2. Who washes the dishes?
Perfect. Who are you asking?
Yolanda.
Thank you.
Entonces, sí, who washes the dishes in conversation 2?
Dishes, he does.
He does. Perfect. Yolanda, your turn to ask, please.
Sí. Hago pregunta.
Yes, to somebody. So say the name first. Say the name of the person first, please.
De la segunda, estamos en la segunda, ¿cierto?
The one that you prefer. La que prefieras. 2, 3, 4, no importa. Y di el nombre de la persona a la que vas a preguntar primero, por favor.
Bueno, aquí yo veo a Sonia. No veo más. ¿Sonia? Sonia,
Sonia,
Who clean?
Sonia te acabo de preguntar, creo que fue.
Sonia fue la que me acaba de preguntar, entonces, Karen. Bueno, Karen.
Yes.
Who,
Karen or Karen?
Karen.
Karen.
Who clean the vacuum? Who clean the vacuum?
Who cleans the house? In what conversation?
In the house. In what conversation? In three.
What conversation? I'm sorry, I don't.
Three.
Three. Okay. She does.
She does. Perfect. Thank you, Yolanda. Thank you, Karen. Your turn, please.
Okay. Miguel. In conversation 2, who does laundry?
His brother does.
Perfect. Conversation 2, who does the laundry? Good. Miguel, you're up.
Camilo. Conversation 3. Who watches TV?
Is that me? Okay.
No. Yukon.
Oh, I think he's not here today. No, he's not attending the class today. What about Cristian? Cristian Peña?
Sí, hola. Solo que no pude conectarme ahorita y no tengo muy bien lo que está sucediendo.
Okay,
Yo
no
tengo-
worries.
Gracias.
Okay, no, thank you. Cristian Cuellar then. Camilo Cuellar.
Okay, I'm here. In conversation 3, who does makes dinner? Miguel?
Oh no, I think Miguel asked who watches TV.
Okay, who?
So Miguel asked you who watches TV in conversation 3.
Yeah. Who watches? She does.
You remember that she did everything, or she does everything, but her husband just watches TVs. Watches TV.
Yeah. Sí. Her husband doesn't nothing.
Her husband does, or he does nothing.
Her husband doesn't.
Okay, but he Miguel asked who watches TV. So her husband does.
Okay, her husband does.
Okay, any questions so far? Let's leave it like this up to this point. Do you guys have any questions about this topic? About the way to answer, the way to ask? Any questions at all? No questions, okay. Let's continue with... Yeah, let's go with Samir and Cristian Cuellar. I want you two guys to use this template. And then after you, I want Julian and Karen Gomez. So Cristian, Samir, after that, Julian, Karen Gomez, after them, Miguel and Sebastián Rojas. We're going to listen to the template.
I'll listen again and check your work.
We're going to listen to the
Page
conversation
57.
first, and then we use the
Exercise
template.
1. Conversation model. Now you can discuss household chores. Read and listen.
So how often do you do the laundry?
About twice a week. How about you?
Me? I never do the laundry. Could I ask another question?
Sure.
Who cleans the house?
Oh, that's my brother's job.
Okay, is it clear what you guys want to do? Cristian and Samir?
Ok. Mm, sí, vamos adaptando la respuesta de cada uno a la plantilla. ¿sí?
Yes, you just use this. Like the same activity we have always done every unit. So,
Ok.
Christian, you're A,
Okay.
Samir, you're B.
Listo. Samir, and so how often do you the laundry?
Oh, I never do the laundry. How about you?
Me? Same. I never do the laundry. Could I ask another question?
Sure.
Yeah, Samir said sure.
Sure. Who who cleans the office?
Oh, that's the person who cleans the office.
Job.
I don't know how to say.
You can say that's my boss's job.
Yes, it's his job.
Okay, good. Thank you, guys. Let's go with the next pair. Who was it? I think I said Julian and
Julian
Karen.
and me.
Yeah. So remember, guys, I don't want you to copy the same thing. You can change words or activities. So instead of saying how often do you do the laundry? How often do you some other thing? Okay. Let's go, please.
Okay. Julian, so how often goes to the shopping?
Usually weekend. How about you?
Me, I go 2 times a month. Could I ask another question?
Sure.
How do you exercise? Sorry, how do exercise?
I exercise twice a week.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Karen.
Okay.
Thank you, Julian. Let's go with Sebastian and Miguel.
Okay. I'm A. Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay. Miguel, how often do you do? No. Hey, Miguel, how often do you clean your house?
About once a month. How about you?
Me, I think once a week. Could I ask another question?
Sure.
Okay, who goes to the shopping?
No. No.
Who? Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that my mother. My mother does shopping.
Oh, that's my mother's job. Yeah. Okay, good. So thank you, guys. I'm going to correct Ms. Gomez here. So at the beginning, you said, how often does the laundry? So remember, you were in this case you were confused between how and who in this exercise. But let me explain why. You said, how often does the laundry? So remember, does goes, or the verb, yeah, like conjugated in simple present tense, goes with who when you ask about who, about the person, right? So in that case, it would have been better. How often do you do the laundry? Or how often do you clean the house? Yes. Then after that, you said 2 times a week, I think. Remember, you can always say twice a week. So 2 times means, or twice means 2 times. And at the end, that's why the conversation was not continued, because you ask how cleans the house, or what was the question that you asked?
The second question?
Yes.
No, who?
This one.
I'm confused.
This one that I'm pointing here
Yes.
in the screen.
Who do exercise or who do
Okay. You didn't
don't
ask.
remember how.
Okay, so you didn't ask who. You said how. You said how does exercise. I think it was how you asked.
Do.
So how? No. It's who. Yes.
Okay.
Good. So let's move on. Any questions so far, guys? No questions? Okay. Yes, so we're gonna have this reading activity. Let me see if we have it here. Just as a moment, please. Yes, we're gonna have this activity. It's gonna be reading. You're going to be listening to the audio, and you're going to follow the text. Okay, I'm gonna follow it with the cursor, with the arrow here, the pointer. Let's continue with that one. So remember, it's not just following with your eyes, but also with your mind. So try to retrieve as much information as possible, okay? As many facts as possible. Before we read, I want you guys to check the questions first. So let's check these questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have a look at the questions, please. Okay, now we are going to listen.
Reading. Read the article. Do you like housework?
Don't like household chores? These robots help. How often do you clean your house? Once a week? Twice a month? Never? Well, these two robots clean the house for you. The iRobot Roomba turns right or left and vacuums while you watch TV or exercise. Take a nap, and the house is clean when you get up. And if you want to wash the floor, the iRobot Scuba washes the floor for you. The Scuba moves around corners and washes the floor while you listen to music or check your email. Now that's help with household chores. And who is this? Meet Osimo, a robot from the Honda Motor Company. Osimo doesn't clean the house. It doesn't wash dishes or take out the garbage. But Osimo walks, climbs stairs, carries things, and pushes things. Osimo talks, answers questions, and follows directions. Ask, "What's your name?" and Osimo says, "I'm Osimo." Say, "Turn left" or "turn right," and Osimo turns. Osimo also greets people. Some people think Osimo is very cute.
Okay. Do you guys want to say anything about this text, or any facts, or anything that you retained?
What is nap?
Good. So nap. A nap. It's a quick
siesta?
period of time where you're asleep. Yes. Thank you, Christian. Siesta.
And what is vacuums?
vacuums. So vacuum. Vacuums. It is, so these machines vacuum. So they take air in, okay? Let me show you. This is a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, okay.
This is a vacuum. And the verb is to vacuum. Yes? Okay. Any more questions or any vocabulary that is not familiar to you? No? No vocabulary? Okay, good. So let's continue with this.
Is very funny the name of the SCOA, the SCOA.
Oh, the scuba?
Robot.
Yeah.
SCOA.
Yeah, it is funny. So here, we're going to continue with point number 2, which is reading comprehension. For reading comprehension, we want to look here first. As I said before, we're going to check the question. And then we go back to the text, we answer the question, okay? So the Roomba. What does the Roomba does? Washes, vacuums, or carries things? Let's see. So I'm showing you guys here. If you have the answer, just open your microphone and let us know, please.
Teacher, can you repeat the question, please?
Go ahead, sure. The Roomba, what does the Roomba does? Washes, vacuums, or carries things? It's number 1.
The Roomba vacuums.
Perfect. Thank you, Julian. Can you read the piece of text where you get that information from?
The iRobot Roomba turns right or left and vacuum while you watch TV or exercise.
Perfect. Thank you, Julian. So vacuums. Let's go with number 2. The Scuba. The Scuba. What options do we have? Washes, vacuums, or carries things?
The Scuba washes.
Okay, Sebas, can you tell us where it is, please? Where we can find that information?
The iRobot Scuba washes the floor for you.
Thank you. Excellent. Next one, number 3. The Roomba and the Scuba, what do they do? So we have answer questions, talk, or turn. Any idea?
They turn.
They turn, yes. So where do we find that information, Samir?
The first, the iRobot Roomba turns right or left.
Turns, perfect.
And the Scuba moves around.
Perfect. Thank you. Number 4, Asimo. Asimo cleans, washes the floor, or greets people? What do we have there?
Greets people.
Greets people. Perfect. Where can we find that information, Miss Karen? Miss Gomez?
I don't see.
You cannot see it? You want me to zoom in?
No, I don't see. Sorry.
No worries, you're fine. Or if anybody wants to help, go ahead.
Asimo talks, answer questions, and follow directions.
Okay. Let's see. So Asimo cleans, washes the floor, greets people. So we have 3 options here in the question. Cleans, washes the floor, or greets people. Any of those?
Okay, Karen, she greets people.
Greet people.
Perfect. What is it?
An Asimov,
Okay, Asimov.
an Asimov says, I'm Asimov.
Okay.
Asimov also greets people. Okay, some
Perfect.
people think Asimov very cute.
Yes. Thank you. Number 5. Asimov doesn't
clean the house.
Asimov doesn't clean things, carry things, or talk, right? So Miguel says Asimov doesn't clean things. Let's see. Asimov, where?
Asimov doesn't clean the house.
Okay, good. So Asimov doesn't clean the house. Good. It doesn't wash dishes or take out the garbage. Yes, thank you. Number 6. Asimov also vacuums, takes out the garbage, or climbs stairs. Vacuums, takes out the garbage, or climbs stairs.
Inside.
Take out the garbage.
Take out the garbage. Where can we find that?
It doesn't wash the dishes or take out the garbage. No, excuse me.
Clean stairs. Clean stairs.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Carrie. Climb stairs. Yes, climb stairs. So this one right here, climb stairs. We find it.
But
Yeah.
Asimov was cleans stairs, cars, and things. Which is 10.
Thank you. And we also have it here. Number 7. Asimov asks, answers, repeats.
Answer.
Thank you. Asimov answer questions. And number 8. The Roomba, the Scuba, or Asimov?
Asimov pushes things.
Very nice. Yes, Mr. Pushes things. So, Asimov, yes. You guys are flying. So, question for you guys. Here, we're gonna have a quick discussion, like 5 minutes or so. So, which robots do you like and why? If you want to speak, go ahead, no worries. Activate your microphone and tell us why.
I choose an Asimov robot. Because Asimov is very good.
Okay. It is very good. And why? Why is it that good for you? Why do you think it is good?
Es como not alone and
Okay.
algo así, como compañía, pero no sé.
Okay. He can be like you don't feel alone if Asimo is around. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Thank you, Christian. Anybody else? What would you like?
Me, teacher.
Go ahead,
I
Sebas.
really like Sasimo too, because I think that it's like a person.
Right? Yeah.
He can do everything you want, no?
Mainly, yes.
It's interesting.
It's interesting. Thank you, Sebas. Anybody else? Maybe Miguel, Yolanda. No, okay. Miss Gomez, Diana.
Asimo don't like because doesn't doesn't take out the garbage. It's very important for me.
Okay, good. So you don't like Asimo?
No, Asimo disappoint me.
Good. Thank you, Christian. Anybody else? You guys want to say your opinions?
I like this kind of robots
Mm-hmm.
because they can help me with different activities,
Mm-hmm.
like this mentioned in the article, like clean the house, do different activities, more like diarias,
Daily activities?
daily activities, and I can spend my time in other activities that I like much.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, I like your point. Yes, it makes sense for me. Thank you. We should get one of those. We should get one of those at home. Yeah, you and I.
Okay.
Anybody else? Julian, Kerry, maybe, or Samir.
I like the Roomba robot.
And why is that?
Because I can rest while he vacuums the house.
Okay. You would like to rest while it vacuums the house or your room? Nice. Awesome.
Because Asimo seems intelligent, but he doesn't clean the house.
Okay. Good. I have to agree with you. Yeah. It does a lot of stuff, but what personally I dislike is like cleaning, and it is what takes more time, right? So I can do some other things, or I can teach classes, or I can do whatever I want while the house is getting cleaned by the scuba or by the Roomba vacuum. But Asimo mainly just take things and say hello. So yeah, it's fine, but it's not what I would like to have. Just like Christian, Asimo disappoints me. Anybody else, guys?
Asimo is the future.
Asimo is the future. Okay. Good, guys. So thank you for being here today. That is it for today's class. Remember, I think from next week on, we will have classes on Mondays and Thursdays. So no Wednesdays anymore. This Wednesday, we do have class, but next week's, no, we have it on Thursday. Okay. Próxima clase va a ser este miércoles, pero va a ser la última clase de miércoles que tengamos, porque desde la semana del 14, es decir, la siguiente, vamos a tener clases los lunes y los jueves. ¿Listo? Recuerden, cualquier pregunta, cualquier duda que tengan ahí por el grupo de WhatsApp, estaré muy atento. Gracias por asistir hoy y nos vemos en la siguiente.
Thank you so much, teacher.
Thank you,
I
teacher.
love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I love you too,
teacher.
Christian.
Thank you. Very, very, very.
Thank you, Christian. I love you too.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys.
Thank you.